What's up guys, my name is Ace, and today Modern Warfare got a small hotfix that changed a few things and fixed a few bugs, and this does include a nerf to the new JAK-12 shotgun. So today we're going to be going over those details. It's going to be a really quick video. Let's first go over the general fixes in this. The first one was apparently there was a bug with the code for Bunker 3 in Warzone where you couldn't open it. That has apparently been fixed in this. Also, there was a bug with the riot shield and the pumpkin heads where it just wasn't working properly. Apparently, they got that fixed as well. They also fixed an exploit in Zombie Royale. I don't know exactly what that exploit is, but they did fix that. Then they temporarily removed the durable gas mask from Warzone. So I assume there was a bug relating to that as well that I haven't heard of and I'm not really aware of. But to my knowledge, at least, those are really rare items anyway. And then also, they removed the snipers only TDM mode that they just recently added because there was a bug in that. So they're currently replacing it with gunfight snipers only, the 3v3 mode, until they get stuff fixed. And I'm sure that snipers only mode will return in the future. So those are just the general fixes, not too much to say about those. Let's get into the nitty-gritty details of the JAK-12 nerfs, which actually one of them turns out to be a slight buff. But with this, the first thing they did is they reduced the movement and aim down sight speed on the JAK-12 while using the drum mags. So this would include the 20-round mag and the 32-round mag. And I did the testing on this one, and with the 20-round mag, our aim down sight time went from 350 milliseconds up to 384 milliseconds. So it has been slowed down by 2 frames at 60 FPS, which is a noticeable reduction to your aim down sight speed. Really not a big deal in my mind with this shotgun. It's not really all that beneficial to aim down sight while using buckshot anyway. So I really don't think this hurts the gun all that much. However, they also reduced the movement speed a little bit. Pre-patch with the 20-round mags, we saw about a 3% reduction to our movement speed. Now it's a roughly 5% reduction to our movement speed. So you are going to be moving a bit slower with these, and this is noticeable to some extent at least. Overall, I would say the 20-round mags are still a great attachment, and I would still definitely recommend using them on this. But now we also have the 32-round mags, which are also drum mags, so I assume they would be included in this reduction to our aim down sight speed and also reduction to our movement speed. But it turns out both of these areas were slightly improved with this little hotfix. So taking a look at our aim down sight time, pre-patch, it was slowed all the way down to 434 milliseconds, which was very, very slow. Post-patch, it's slightly faster at 417 milliseconds. So technically just 1 frame faster, hardly even noticeable, but I did want to point out the fact that this was actually a very slight buff rather than a nerf. And we actually see that same sort of trend with our movement speed. This is supposed to be reduced with this update on the 32-round mags, but it turns out it was very slightly improved. Pre-patch, it would reduce our movement speed by about 10%, which is a ridiculous reduction. You would be moving slower than most LMGs while using these 32-round mags on this. Post-patch, you're still seeing a really significant reduction to your movement speed, but it's now about 9% rather than 10%. So very slightly faster than before, but you're still seeing a massive reduction to your movement speed. And as a result, my thoughts and opinions on the 20-round mag versus the 32-round mag hasn't really changed with this update. I'd still recommend the 20-round mag most of the time over the 32-round mag. The downsides to the 32-round mag are still massive, and I would just much rather go with the 20-round mag. But on top of these changes to the drum mags, they also slightly reduced the rate of fire with the Frag 12 ammo, which is that explosive slug that you fire. They also changed the description so that it calls it a slug in the description, because I think some people were unclear about how they worked. But with this, it was actually a pretty noticeable reduction here. Our pre-patch rate of fire with Frag 12 was 339 rounds per minute. Now it's slowed all the way down to 284 rounds per minute. So this is definitely a very noticeable reduction here, and I think it makes sense with these explosive rounds just because it does change the gun so much and how it actually performs. And yeah, that's pretty much it with this little update. Nothing too major changed here, mainly just those bug fixes and some slight adjustments to the JAK-12. They definitely didn't destroy this gun or nerf it into the ground. It really does perform pretty much just as good as it did before this update. There were just some minor tweaks here. And that's going to wrap it up for this really quick video. I'd just like to know in the comment section below, what did you guys think about this small hotfix? Are you guys happy with this nerf to the JAK-12? Did you think it just didn't need a nerf at all? Or do you think they didn't nerf it enough and it needs even more of a nerf? Just let me know those thoughts down below. If you enjoyed the video, a like rating is always appreciated. And don't forget to subscribe for more if you haven't already. I'll talk to you guys next time.